33% of kids in the UK eat fast food every single day, leading to an absolute explosion in childhood obesity rates. And in this documentary, we get to look inside the households of these families and see their disgusting diets firsthand. From lazy parenting, naughty kids, and lots of junk food, this documentary aims to answer the question of who is to blame for these unhealthy children, and by the end, I think we'll have found an answer.
He likes KFC,
chicken nuggets, kebabs, fish and chips.
Anything that's bad for you, he'll eat.
but he does love fizzy pop.
A lot of cans, probably on average, say 6 throughout the day. I got no control of what he eats.
And the first fast food baby we meet is 19-month-old Cuba with his dad Simon and his mum Sam.
He likes his pizzas, also his chips with plenty of salt, that's it.
Cuba has one big problem. His whole family are takeaway addicts.
Most people have a Friday night takeaway, but we have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday night takeaway.
So Cuba is only 19 months old and alongside his two sisters, seems to be brought up on just utter junk food, with his mom seemingly not knowing how to cook a real meal, despite only working 2 days a week.
The takeaways are soaked in harmful saturated fat. Cuba's consuming half a litre of oil a week.
So what are you having there, She?
I have chicken, please.
Construction assessor Simon could be a driving force behind this fast food feeding.
There's a lot to unpack here. Cuba is absolutely tiny, so it's mind-blowing that he's consuming half a litre of oil a week, and the takeaways he eats are literally just chips, so they'll be covered in salt and oil too. And the fact the voiceover says that his dad could be the reason for the takeaways is ridiculous. Cuba isn't ordering the food himself, he can't even speak, let alone ask for a takeaway. The dad's reaction to eating home-cooked food probably doesn't help the family either, as when Sam tries to cook what she thinks is a healthy meal, he's the first one to turn his nose up at it.
Quick, because it's burning.
If Cuba's mum Sam does cook a home meal, the reception is lukewarm.
Sam, your pasta.
Nice.
It's half cooked.
Oh, do you know what? When you buy pasta from a shop, right?
Yeah.
You know when you get those chilled ones? When you eat it, it's hard, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right, there you are then. It's like shop bought pasta then.
Nobody eats it, and then they all run off, and I'm left with just mess. Does anybody want this pasta?
No.
It's pretty sad, because Sam clearly puts some effort into this, or at least more effort than just picking up the phone to order food, and the family clearly just don't care, and it all starts with the dad. If the dad showed that he cared about the food, was thankful for it, and made the kids be thankful, I bet Sam would be more motivated to cook. Instead, he complains straight away, and pretty much gives the go-ahead for the kids to be disrespectful to the mom, and laugh at the food that she's made for them. I will say, it looks like Sam might need help in improving her cooking skills, not to be too disrespectful, but some pasta in a jar of sauce won't exactly be the tastiest thing in the world. And after this boring dinner, the kids are craving some sugary treats, which they have plenty of.
Cuba and sisters Cleo and Shay also have free rein to plunder the sweetie cupboard.
If I had to say a number, I would say at least 30 times throughout the day. He helps himself. I got no control of what he eats.
And I'm sorry, but that's ridiculous. What do you mean you have no control? Just move the bloody sweets to a higher cupboard. He's literally 19 months old. You should know what he's eating and when he's eating. And I'm sorry, but that's just lazy parenting. Now the worst part in my opinion is just how much full sugar Coke Cuba drinks. And the parents estimate that he gets through 6 cans a day. This is around 840 calories, 210 grams of sugar, and around 200 grams of caffeine. Not sure what else to call this other than just neglect or abuse. They are literally putting Coke in a baby bottle. I find this absolutely disgusting, and the fact that this is normal enough for Sam to literally laugh while talking about it is ridiculous. And then to make matters worse, Simon doesn't want him to stop eating fast food.
It's out of control. Cuba can't sleep, and Sam is now worried about his health.
I'm totally conscious of it now, and I just think maybe I just need to just be reined back in and just start from scratch with him. I just don't know where to start, really, I think, with it.
Sam is prepared for change, but is Simon?
I'm not too sure about the fast food. I quite enjoy that. I think he enjoys that, so I wouldn't like to stop too much of that.
Notice how Simon says that I enjoy it, and then quickly adds Cuba enjoys it too. Simon just wants what is easiest and tastes nice for him. He doesn't even care what damage it's doing to Cuba's health by feeding him this junk. As long as Simon, who is clearly obese by the way, can have his junk food and convenience, he doesn't care what happens. A family dietitian named Jane comes round to see Sam and Cuba, and the show reveals the absolutely insane amount of food they are feeding him.
Cuba is consuming 3,200 calories a day, 700 more than is healthy for a grown man. There are long-term health risks, but in his short 19-month life, Cuba's diet may already be taking its toll.
My main concern is that he might be anemic because he's not having an iron-rich diet.
Right, okay. That's quite scary really, isn't it? And it's been quite long term, this diet's been as well, to be honest with you.
How long has it been going on?
For practically as long as he's been born.
3,200 calories a day is insane. I know people who run marathons who eat the same amount. The careless nature of Cuba's parents is honestly just so sad. And the fact that Sam said that this has been going on since birth is honestly just heartbreaking. His parents really made zero effort to feed him correctly and have clearly just valued convenience over literally everything else. When Jane tries to make some changes with Simon involved, he has an absolutely disgusting behaviour towards it.
We need to start cooking in this household. I want him on 3 meals a day.
Sam, cooking?
It's not all about me, love.
It's not all about Sam. I need you to back Sam up. When you're looking after the children, I need you to cook for them. And maybe
Are you listening to this?
Yes, you.
maybe given during the week.
You can cook, Sam. You can cook.
It's just getting the timings off, obviously.
Yeah.
Yes,
Working
make
from
time.
home.
And were you saying that you didn't like the mess involved in cooking?
Oh, the mess he makes is just irritating.
I do the dishes and Sam's there behind me, cleaning everything up, saying, look at all the mess
I
made.
slip and crack my head open.
You see, the thing is that you've got to get your priorities straight. We need the mess. Okay, unfortunately. Sorry about that, Sam. Yeah. The sweetie cupboard, Simon. It has to be gone.
Are you listening to this?
No, I'm serious. We're really serious.
Okay.
Seriously, it has to go. So just by getting rid of that, it means that Cuba's going to have to forage for more
Stuff.
All of his face.
for more healthy food.
Got eat coffee. More bananas.
Cereals.
Honestly, I hate his attitude towards it. It really is like he doesn't care about his son's health at all. He's so reluctant to cook because he can't be bothered to clean up, and he doesn't want to get rid of the sweets in the house because, as we can all tell, he likes to dig in there too. So after the dressing down from Jane, the family promises to give up the junk food, and we get to meet the next family who also has an awful diet.
Right, how many pieces of garlic bread do you want, mate? I'll give you 2 then to start off with, just in case you want some more. Just 1 then.
Harley Evans lives in Runcorn. There's no battle here over fruit and veg. He's reached the grand old age of 3 without his mum ever having cooked him a healthy meal.
A milkshake. And what colour is it?
It's yellow.
Banana.
Yeah.
No, you can't.
Each week he eats around 2 portions of doner meat, 8 pieces of fried chicken, 4 portions of chips, 2 frozen pizzas, and 20 frozen nuggets.
Ah, smiley faces.
Worst of all, he'll guzzle 24 glasses of fizzy drink. Every 7 days, he's basically eating 2 half-kilo packets of sugar. And there's one big reason. He's eating what his mum eats.
Yeah. Can I have a small doner meat with chips, with cheese and mayonnaise, please? I always have fast food. It's just quicker, easier. Someone's made it for you. You don't have to stand around waiting for it to cook. And it tastes nice.
I'm sorry, but this is some of the worst parenting I've ever seen. She hasn't cooked him a meal in 3 years. I usually try to give people the benefit of the doubt and try to look at the reasons as to why they do what they do. But she's just admitted that she's too lazy to cook her own food, and she's more than happy to just buy cheap junk food. Harley, the little boy, is also really naughty, swearing at the camera and shouting at the camera crew in the house. Again, it's his mom's fault. She seems to have zero care in the world about what she's eating, and by extension, what her son is
I
eating.
usually order a kebab every night. Sometimes it's not always a kebab. It's like KFC or something else, but mainly it's kebabs.
Teen mum Taylor had Harley when she was just 15. Sister Tiana followed 2 years later, and she combines being a single mum with studying part-time.
Now, clearly she's way too immature to be having children. She's still pretty much a child herself, and her kids are going to be grown up learning the same bad habits. There's no positive role model in that household, and it's just a sad situation all around. and we can see how immature she is when she does the food shop.
Pears. I like pears.
You've never tasted a pear? Veg, Taylor. I don't like veg.
Taylor's mum Mandy helps out during the week and has major concerns about what Taylor feeds Harley and herself.
You've missed all the good food out, Taylor. It's alright. Pasta. No, I don't like it. It takes ages to make. So if you're going to buy pasta, buy a pasta pot. Can I have some of your chocolate, please?
No.
Harley asking for a fruit and Taylor acting like it's disgusting is one thing, but then the fact that her shopping trolley was literally filled with nothing but crisps and chocolate is another. The confusing part is that her mom seems to be a healthy weight for her age, and is clearly annoyed about her daughter's diet.
Last time Taylor had a vegetable, it was from the kebab shop, deep fried in the form of chips with cheese on top. If she carries on the way she is, she's going to end up obese.
So you're never going to get fat?
No, but if you carry on with your takeaways, that's how it's going to go.
Exercise.
Well, how do you exercise?
Run around after Harley.
To the shop
To buy a bottle of Lucozade.
and a packet of Watsits, that's it.
To exercise.
Taylor is so delusional that she genuinely thinks that walking to the shop for crisps and a sugary drink is exercise, looking shocked that her mom didn't agree with her. Even people who have no idea about health and fitness know that walking to the shop for some junk food is not exercise, so I have no idea why she feels like it is. And then there's the idea that she thinks she won't get fat. And I'm sorry, but this is exactly how you get fat. By making poor decisions every single day, not keeping an eye on your weight, and suddenly waking up one day realising that you're obese. Taylor needs a wake-up call, and she needs it fast.
Taylor should know more than most what her diet could be doing to Harley. Last year, she suffered a heart attack.
They couldn't find any known explanation for it. They said the only thing they can put it down to was all the stress of pregnancy. I wouldn't ever want to go through that ever again. It was the worst 4 days of my life.
I think even the doctors and everyone was shocked with her age, with her being so young. You just don't expect it to happen.
Taylor has been told to change her diet to avoid any more stress to her heart.
If I carry on eating the way I am, probably won't be here in 10 years' time.
Okay, I genuinely did not know that was coming while I was reacting to this. She's literally 18 and she's had a heart attack already. I know her pregnancy could have caused it, but I just refuse to believe that the doctors didn't think her diet could have played a part in it. She eats nothing but oily fast food. There's no way on this earth that a doctor would look at this and think nothing of it. And it's just mind-blowing that she's carried on eating that way after that, and even putting this diet on her children. She literally has seen the effects this diet can have and is still too lazy to change. Now, just like Cuba, a family dietitian named Haley goes around to see Taylor and Harley to see how she can help.
A junk food generation is a ticking time bomb for a really worrying amount of problems. I'm seeing a lot of overweight and obese children at the moment. I see tooth decay, constipation, rickets even from lack of vitamin D. These are all caused by an unbalanced diet. These takeaways, is Harley having as well?
Everything I've got, he wants.
Okay. And if you say you can't have it?
I don't think I've ever said he can't, I just give it him.
Okay. Do you think he copies you?
Yeah.
After this, Haley shows us just how much sugar he is eating every day, and she reveals it's around 150 grams. For context, the average person should be eating around 30 grams a day, so to have 5 times that is ridiculous, and it shows just how awful his diet is. But then we get to see where he gets it from, as Taylor's daily sugar intake is also revealed.
Is this a day?
This is in one day.
Oh, do you want me to keep
going?
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's it. That's 500 grams, Taylor, in one day.
Taylor is having 10 times the recommended daily amount for a grown woman.
Sugary foods give us instant bursts of energy. They push our blood sugar levels up. We also crash. Our blood sugar levels go down and we end up tired and grumpy and irritable and teary and mad. Yeah. Do you think this goes on in your house?
That describes me.
And I think we found the source, or at least part of it, of Taylor's issues. She has 500 grams of sugar a day. Her blood sugar is spiking and crashing all day, every day, meaning that her energy levels will be all over the place. so it's no wonder why she can't be bothered to cook. She's basically addicted to sugar. When your blood sugar levels crash, you get hungry and tired. And for Taylor, it's easier just to eat another sugary snack or drink than it is to cook food. And by extension, she's putting these habits onto Harley. So Hayley gives her some guidelines on what to buy in the house and how to cook healthier for cheaper. And she promises to give it a good go. Now looking back at both families, I think it's absolutely clear who's at fault here, and of course it's the parents. Also, sorry about Bruno, he won't settle until he's on me knee. And now anyway, there's a lot of talk about the food industry needing to share some of the blame, and I do agree to some extent, with the marketing towards kids and making fast food addictive. However, the food industry isn't making Taylor order an insane amount of fast food every day, or forcing Simon to put Coke in his child's bottle. Each of these are personal choices. The fact that Taylor hasn't made a freshly cooked meal in 3 years is absolutely mind-blowing, and honestly, I just find it disgusting. It shows a lack of education, and to be completely honest, the sheer laziness of her. She's had a heart attack and still can't be bothered to learn to cook real food. If not for her own health, then for her son, who could suffer the same fate of an early heart attack. I understand the food industry does play a part, but honestly, the lack of care to change from both families is the really disappointing part. Thankfully though, from this point, Cuba's family are recorded trying to eat better meals, cooking homemade food and cutting down on sugary treats.
I can't believe you're eating it. Good boy you are. Hey? Look at him eating that.
Sam's hard work is paying off.
He's enjoying it, isn't he? Cuba's actually eating for the first time ever.
And it's not chips and it's not pepperamis and it's literally been what, 2 days?
I got back for seconds.
The family being surprised that when you put effort into home-cooked healthy food, it can taste nice is pretty funny. And Simon even wants a second serving of it. The same can't be said about Taylor and Harley though, who seems to care more about her night out on the town.
In Runcorn, home-cooked meals are nowhere to be seen. The less time 19-year-old Taylor spends cooking for Harley, the more time she can spend being a teenager.
How are you getting on with it? What's he eating now instead of his dippers and smileys?
He's still eating them, but he's just like not having all the crap in between. That was his favourite word.
Cake. Yeah, it's like every time we used to take him out and that, he'd be the first one wanting to ask for a McDonald's.
Can we go Mackey's?
And I was like, oh.
To celebrate, we should go out and just get smashed.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yes, baby.
Taylor again is just showing how immature she really is. And the time she spent putting on that absolute mountain of makeup is probably more time than she's ever spent cooking for her son. I know that might sound harsh, but it's true. She doesn't have a job, she gets free housing from the government, and will be getting benefits. She will have plenty of free time to learn how to cook, but instead, she's just been throwing money to fast food takeaways in the name of convenience. Now, by the end of the episode, she does make a meal, which looks like a tortilla wrap with some chicken, tomato, and sweet corn on top, I think in an attempt to make a homemade pizza. This is a step in the right direction, and I really hope she does make a change, but something inside is just telling me she's just too immature as of now, and needs to do a lot of growing up. Now, let me know your thoughts. I want to know if you think I was too harsh, if you agree with me or not, so let me know in the comment section below. Follow my Instagram account at BigCraigYT to get behind the scenes and video updates. Subscribe so don't miss a video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.